Hello everyone, you are watching Civilpedia, and in today's lesson we will be discussing about the typical sequence of dispute events that has been listed in class 21 of the FIDIC construction book, the Red Book of FIDIC. So the dispute occurs when there is an disagreement between the two parties on some sort of claim that might be the financial claims or the time claim and any other issue that has been arised from the contract, and there is a disagreement or dissatisfaction over the claim of the party. So this leads to a dispute event. So how the dispute will be addressed, and what is the DAB? The DAB is a dispute avoidance and adjudication board. So when the contractor received the letter of acceptance and he has been awarded the project, so within 28 days, as per standard practices, within less than 28 days, the parties appoint the DAB, the Dispute Avoidance and Adjudication Board. This would comprise of a single person or a three person, one from each party, and the other third person, which is the chairman of the DAB, is to be appointed by the mutual understanding of these board dispute members. So that the parties, in accordance with clause 21.1, appoint the DAB members. It might be the single member DAB or the three-member bench of the board. So the contractors received the letter of acceptance, and within less than 28 days, the parties will appoint the DAB members. It will oversee the entire life cycle of the board. They will act like they will have they will have no such authority to implement, but the decision they give that act like a mediator in the construction contract. Here is the FIDIC standard practice states that if not stated otherwise in the contract data, sub clause 21.1, it will be 28 days if there is no specific instructions about the time limit of the appointment of the DAB within the contract data. For example, and the contract data comprise of two sections. The one is the contract data. These are the particular condition, and the other are particular conditions that may that if someone wants to amend the clause, the general clause of the FIDIC, that will refers to the particular condition, and the contract data is the specific data, like in clause 21.1 they have listed that within 28 less than or within 28 days the parties will appoint the DAB members. So if there is no such specific time limit mentioned in the contract data, so this 28 days practice will be followed. And if there is some special instructions, like if they have to appoint within 1 week or 2 week or 2 months, so or at the time of event when the dispute arise, at that time they will appoint, so that must be mentioned in the contract data at clause 21.1. We'll be discussing about it later on. And when the parties appoint the DAB members, so in accordance with clause 21.4.1, a party refer the dispute to the DAB during the course of the project if there is any dispute event occurs. So in accordance with this clause, the parties will refer the issue, the problem, or the dispute to the DAB members. The DAB parties present submission to the DAB. Each party, that might be the contractor or the client, they will submit their submissions to the DAB members within 84 days. Within 84 days, they will submit their case. One party and the other party, both the parties will submit their cases to the DAB members The DAB members will within 28 days evaluate the case, and within 28 days they will, at the 28th day or before 28 days, they will give their decision. If the decision of the DAB members, a party may issue a notice of dissatisfaction. If any party do not agree to the DAB decision, so the party may issue a notice of dissatisfaction in accordance with clause 21.4.4. This is the standard general condition where, in accordance with that, any party may refer the case, may issue a notice of dissatisfaction, that we are not agree to the DAB decision, and after that there is an amicable settlement procedure. So when the party do not agree to this DAB decision, so in accordance with 21.5, within 28 days, both the parties will amicably settle down the issue. For example, if there is a claim of time limit extension, and the contractor says that he is supposed to be allowed for 1 month time limit extension, so and the debt decide the client do not agree to that, so party 1 and 2 will submit in accordance with this procedure the case to the DAB, the Dispute Avoidance and Adjudication Board. The board will give its decision in accordance with this stated procedure, and they have issued that the contractor will be allowed for 15 days limit extension, and the contractor do not agree to the 15 days. He said that I have to be allowed for 1 month. So after the DAB decision, they will amicably settle down the issue with the client. The client and the contractor personals will settle down, and they will amicably settle down the issue within 28 days or less than 28 days. Here is 28 or less than 28 days, and it is 28 day, less than 28 days. So within less than 28 days, they will settle down the issue. If they do not reach any productive decision, so a party may initiate arbitration, the court proceeding. In accordance with the law, the party may initiate the court proceeding, and the matter will be referred to the court of the jurisdiction, and after that the arbitrators will be appointed. So the decision of the court based on the effects will be the final decision, and each party will will be subject to follow that court decision, and they cannot run away from that decision. So this is the typical sequence of dispute events in accordance with clause 21, that the contractor received the letter of acceptance within or less than 28 days. If not stated in the contract data, they will appoint the DAB members. It may be one member DAB, or three members, one from each party, and the other will be appointed by each DAB person with mutual understanding. After that, through during the construction practice or the execution period, if there is an event of dispute, the party may refer the dispute to the DAB in accordance with clause 21.4.1. After that, the parties will present submission to the DAB. Each party will submit its case to the DAB less than 20 within or less than 84 days. The DAB will give its decision after evaluation within 28 days, less than or equal to 28 days. After that, if any party do not agree to the DAB decision, it will the matter the said party will issue a notice of dissatisfaction that they do not agree to the debt decision. And when they issue a notice of dissatisfaction, they still have a chance to amicably settle down the issue, like the contractor and the client personal. They can amicably settle down the issue within less than 28 days. And if they do not reach any productive decision, any party, the client or the contractor, will refer the issue to the will initiate arbitration and submit the case to the court for further resolution of the matter. And after that, the decision of the court will be final. So hopefully you have learned from this. You have a clear understanding of the typical sequence of dispute events in any construction contract. And afterward, we will be discussing about all the FIDIC contract, like the events in agreement or determination under clause 3.7. And there are three different scenarios we will be discussing in the next video about this. Thank you, for watching, and stay tuned with us to subscribe to our channel for further understanding on the FIDIC condition of contracts, standard practices. These are the standard books of the FIDIC, and we'll be discussing about in detail each clause wise. So thank you, thanks for watching. Do subscribe to our channel.